Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit the ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Now let's take a look at the gold market. On the gold market, guys, you can see that it has shown a really significant action to the upside. And from the technical point of view, from the perspective of this recent analysis that we have prepared within the recent couple of weeks, so we are mostly talk on this reverse head and shoulders pattern. And from the technical point of view, we do not see any cures with this action, because this action is absolutely logical and it should happen when the market forms the reverse head and shoulders. It is quite another tune in relation of this action to the market sentiment and the fundamentals, because market right now is rather thin, and the fundamental data shows in fact the lack of any purchases. And the SPDR fund reports on the further outflows. Right now it has dropped for another 2 tones within the recent week. So this action mostly, as Reuters explains, this mostly is driven by the some turmoil in the Greece, but in fact, I a bit doubt that this was real reasons for this upward action. I think that some speculative games around the thin market, but on the picture, on the technical picture, it's absolutely normal. So that's the action that we would like to see, in fact, because we said maybe we cannot totally trust to this bullish setup, but the picture tells us that we have only the bullish setup. So here we do not have reasons yet for any short positions. Still, yesterday, as you can see, market has given us some surprise that could be not very pleasant for bulls. And this gift, New Year's gift, is the bearish grabber right here on the right shoulder. So you can see, just increase the scale so you see it better. From the point of view of the pivot points, the action was really perfect. So you can see the market has shown the retracement right back down to the weekly pivot support one. So the pivot support one has held the retracement down, and that's the sign that the bullish trend is still valid. After that, market has tested the weekly pivot point, returned right back up, reached the weekly pivot resistance one. Okay, so absolutely normal action. But here, guys, we've got the bearish grabber. And this pattern, in fact, the cornerstone for short-term setup on the gold market. Because if market will follow this pattern to the downside and take out of these lows, that's the minimum target of this grabber, it will break the market mechanics of the head and shoulders pattern. Because with this action, the retracement already has happened inside of the shoulder. If market is really bullish, it should not show any other retracement. It should not show any other return right back down to the bottom of the shoulder, because the upper action already has started. And if it will be broken and market will return right back down, this will be really significant question. And we could suppose that probably it could break the head and shoulders pattern and could really drop, push market lower, and that could be really the triggering pattern that could shift all setup from the top to bottom, and market could fail with the head and shoulders. And we already have discussed what could happen if market will really fail with it. It will be the straight road to the bottom of the heads around 11:30. That's why this pattern really is very important. But currently, guys, if you will take a look on the intraday charts, the invalidation point of this pattern stands at the top as usual. It's right here around 12:10 area. Okay. So, but if you'll take a look at the hourly chart, we do not see yet any confrontation, any suspicious action. So currently, action that market shows on the intraday chart is absolutely normal. and it corresponds to the normal market behavior. So because you take a look, market has completed this big ABCD pattern on the hourly chart precisely by this thrust up, and this is in fact the grabber candle. And this retracement down is absolutely normal because market has completed ABCD right at the weekly pivot resistance 1. So that retracement should happen, and no questions with it. Most probable target of this retracement stands right here, A, B, C, top, D. 1191, 1195 is confluence support. If you will draw the levels from this reaction point, you will get even tighter confluence. Okay, stands very close to the weekly pivot point, and take a look. That is the former top. So gold market has the habit to retest former tops or bottoms. So why we have chosen this level as the potential entry point? Because that, among the other reasons, that was the former top. Market return right back down, retest this top, and continue move higher. So 2 step forward, 1 step back, 2 step forward, 1 step back. So if you will measure the harmonic swing here, counted here, you will get approximately the same target. As you can see, the straight distance to this area equals to the ABCD pattern and points on the same 1191 area. Okay, and that's also, take a look, that's also the former top consolidation. So somewhere in this area market should find the support, and if this will happen, that could lead to the further upward continuation. Take a look also at the CD leg. So this is the point where leg should finish, but it has finished earlier. It means that the CD leg has the stronger pace and the speed than AB. And this usually leads to further continuation to the 1618 target of this ABCD pattern. So action looks bullish. Yes, we have the grabber, but it's not clear yet whether it will work or it will fail. Because if market will show the normal action as the bullish market should develop, so I mean retracement right back down, turn into the upside, so finalizing of the retracement and upward continuation. In this case, the grabber just will fail, and it will have no impact on the current situation. And if it will happen, this will be normal development for bullish market, and we still continue to keep with our setup of the hand shoulders. Also, guys, it's interesting that today we have prepared the analysis on the forex market with Australian dollar, and Australian dollar also has the chance, stands right now at a strong support, and also has the chance to show some upward, at least retracement. If it will be not the reversal, but at least the retracement. And you know that Australian dollar is mostly the golden currency, and that makes me think that the head and shoulders pattern is not as empty as it seems at the first glance. So maybe it will work. And current action shows no confrontation, no problems. It's absolutely totally confirms the normal behavior with the head and shoulders pattern. That's why, guys, for those of you who still hold the long positions according to our analysis, if you have taken them there, here you could either take the half of the profit and tight the stop of the rest of the one, or just tight the stops, move your stops slightly below to the confluence support. So do what you would like to do, but just minimize your potential loss, protect your profit. Take the half and, as I said, contract your stops, tight your stops with the rest of your position, or just at least tight the stops. Do something, because it's really a thin market and the holidays ahead. Everything could happen. It's better to have the protection from the stop order. But that is the area where retracement should finish, and where market should turn again to the upside action. If this will not happen and market will continue to move lower, that will start to look suspicious. And in this case, it really could happen that the grabber will work. But right now, as I said, we see no problems with the behavior on the intraday markets. Behave absolutely logical, and currently we do not have any questions about. We do not see any signs right now that market has failed already, that the bullish setup has failed, and we should start preparation for the entering shorts. Absolutely not. we will get the clue, we will get the answer on this riddle somewhere in this area when this retracement will finish.